Meal 1 for today's rest day. I have got 3 whole eggs cooked either side because I actually prefer them hard rather than soft. I know, strange. Plus a dollop of the HP reduced salt and sugar sauce. Part 2 of my breakfast this morning. I have got 45 grams of gluten-free oats with some courgette, some cherries, and I'm just going to top it with the Gym Chef winter spice. And I've also added a couple of drops of the MyProtein toffee flavour drops for a bit of sweetness. Meal 1 comes to around 360 calories, and then carbs 27, fat 15, protein 28. Good morning everybody. So it is Monday, 13th of March, and I'm actually going to be taking a rest day today. I've trained 5 days back to back. I'd normally train about 3 to 4 and then have a rest day, but it's just because over the weekend my friends came to train. Yesterday I woke up with a ton of energy, so I went and met a friend to train as well. So today my body is actually in bits and I'm taking a rest day. So that's why I'm going to take you guys along with me, and I'm going to show you what I normally eat on a rest day. So as you just saw, my breakfast was eggs and oats. I normally keep it pretty similar. I find that I am most hungry in the morning and also on the evening, so I just factor that in when I'm doing my macros, and I like to have a big breakfast and then I like to save some good food for later on in the day when I also feel hungry. And then in my meals throughout the day, it's kind of just like nice evenly spread throughout protein, carbs and fats, which you will be seeing today. So come see. I've just picked up, oh sugar, just picked up a coffee from this little coffee shop called Macallan's Deli. It does the best coffee, and they also do almond milk. I've talked about it on my previous videos. It's great. So I'm gonna drink this, get to work. So it is 20 to 2 and I've just got back from a busy morning with clients, and I've just made myself my next meal. 120 gram of Musclefood chicken breast with 100 gram of brown basmati rice, some sugar snap and mange 2, and some beetroot. Okay, so whilst my dinner is cooking in the background, I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to use MyFitnessPal, because I know I get asked quite a lot about like how to use it, if people are using it right. So I'm just going to quickly give you like a little step-by-step guide of, if you are tracking macros, how to track it using MyFitnessPal. Can you see? Okay, so MyFitnessPal. On here, if you guys go on to your goals, you go onto the calorie and macronutrients. I apologize, it is not actually picking it up, but you go on to calorie and macronutrient goals. So you can simply type in your calories you're going to have. So I've put it roughly around 2,000. Then you've got your carbs, protein and fat percentages. So you simply add them in. So I'm aiming for, this isn't, like I said, it's not completely accurate. So I'm aiming for around 150 to 160 protein. On training days, around 200 carbs. And my fats are on 50. My rest days, I'm going to hit around 150 carbs. I'm going to keep my protein exactly the same as it is, and maybe go for about 50-60 fats again with that, because that is simply because I am not training, so I'm just not going to be burning as many calories. So I see it as I don't need as many, and I definitely don't need as many carbohydrates on a rest day because I'm not using those carbohydrates for fuel and for energy. Then really simply, you just log your foods. So I've customized mine on here to have like kind of like 6 meals. So I've got meal 1, 2, 3, I've got post-workout, I've got 5 and 6. So that's pretty much 5 to 6 meals. Now sometimes I don't fit in 5 whole meals, sometimes I do. Like I said, it's completely whatever happens on the day goes at the moment, but I do try to stick to my macros. So like you have seen here, I have added in 3 eggs, an egg white, and I had my oats from this morning. Then my second meal, I had Musclefood chicken with brown rice and some beetroot and some green beans, which you see I don't always put in my veg, but beetroot has slightly more sugars, which will class sometimes as my carbohydrates. Then my next meal, I'm currently cooking up some beef mince. I'm going to have that with some jacket potato. Then I will be having another meal, which I will be adding in. Now, to check out the actual macronutrients for each meal, simply flip the phone on its head, and each meal will give you the breakdown of carbs, fats and protein, and then at the end of the day it will add it all up. And that is really simple how you track macros. Just bear in mind that there are loads of different options for a certain food. So you may type in egg or chicken breast and you might get like 10 different options with very slightly different macronutrients. Also remember that when you're doing carbohydrates, again also with protein as well, that sometimes it'll pick up uncooked or cooked weight. Now they will be completely different macros, so just bear that in mind when you are tracking. And it's why maybe say like I give my clients macros sometimes and they're a bit like, actually my macros when I've done them are like not really close to yours. And again, that is simply because we have probably put in maybe a different food on the MyFitnessPal, if that makes sense. So sometimes you'll be way off, not completely way off, but sometimes you'll be off with certain calories, carbs, fats and protein. So just take that into consideration when you are tracking, and that's why you will always not get a 100% accurate reading. It's almost there as kind of a guide. I hope that gives you a little insight. I can hear my food burning. I'm going to go and check it on it. And this is meal 3. So I have got 125 gram of Musclefood extra lean statements with 125 gram of jacket potato, which I've just sliced up and use like the grill / microwave. And then I've also fried off some mushrooms and tomatoes in some light cal spray. I truly do not believe in eating less in order to reach your goals. It's all about eating smartly. Nourish your body, fuel your body, and repair your body. All of my meals, they are not small. I am not living off chicken, rice, or I'm not living off like, you know, like small quantities. I eat good, big, solid portions that, like I said, on training days might hit about 2,000 calories. On my rest days, it might be about 1,600, 1,700 calories. And I'm still eating big, solid, good, wholesome meals. So the time is 7 o'clock and I'm just having a light snack. I'm saving some calories for my oats in a bit. So I've just got a tin of tuna with 30 gram of feta cheese, and I'm literally just gonna have 3 Cacao salted rice cakes with that. Oh, and if you're thinking it looks really dry, it's actually not, because I have added a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Why does my camera never focus? There we go. Tablespoon balsamic vinegar. A tin of tuna, 3 rice cakes, 30 gram of feta. Turn it around, and that is 18 carbs, 8 fat, 34 protein. And I'm just got my beautiful German Malone candle lit and watching Amanda Bucky on YouTube. Bucci. Last meal of the day, 50 gram of oats with courgette. And I've got a scoop of MyProtein chocolate brownie whey protein, 5 gram of cacao powder, 20 gram of the peanut butter. And that is my last meal of the day. So that meal is 34 carbs, 14 fat, and 34 protein. And that will be the end of my video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and to see what I eat on a rest day. I know that you've been asking for this video for a while, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you on the next one. Peace.